first location opening in July 23, which was Glenhaven, and then Caringbah. And the success of those was like what sold the next few locations, and then the success of those was the next few. And I mean, it's only like, what are we, like 18 months in. So we're in the area of Richmond. So this is going to be the first J.I.M Richmond. Checking out the site. Firstly, selecting like the right person, like to join the network is obviously the first most critical part, and then it's the right territorial location, like site. We set them up as best as possible with the right site in the right area, because if they're successful, then we'll be successful. So it's that approach of like, they're the focus.
A lot of the franchisees that come through, like they don't necessarily have a lot of experience in like commercial leasing, like negotiating with estate agents or commercial agents. And so like, that's kind of what we also bring to the table. It's important that we support them and get them the best deal and position them in the best way possible to kind of kickstart their, J.I.M journey. Like the premises and the location and the territory is so important to, what we do. And it's important to them too. So we want to make sure that it's, it's working for them too.
So we are here at our Seaforth store, which is in its final stages of its fit out, getting ready for grand opening in the next week or two. Last lot of changes just happening, cleaning up, etc. What I thought I'd do is just give you a quick tour before we open, show you around. So in here, this is our sort of foyer area. So as the members come in, enter, pretty much nice, clean, simple kind of layout and sort of space. Stuff to put your gear when you sort of first arrive. So 12 mats in this particular location. Fairly simple setup, TVs, first aid, mats, equipment at the back here. All the information that you need, all the equipment that you need as part of that. And we're just at the moment running a number of test classes, so we're just getting some of our members to come through as we're running some of the trial classes, just get some feedback before we kick off with our official opening very, very soon.
The balcony here where the concept for J.I.M was created, and so it's literally a balcony, but I enclosed it and started testing heated classes, and one thing kind of led to another, and that's kind of how the concept was birthed. And you can probably see behind me, like this was going to be like a HQ kind of like office area as well. So at our potential HQ site in Rosebery, so up there is going to be office space, but it actually wraps all the way around the corner. Yeah, so office is like that part. And then it's kind of got like a warehouse sort of factory vibe down here. It's like super key for us, because what we want to be able to do is have enough space to actually like run a location. But it'll actually be like an R&D kind of lab as well. So like testing out the new pod, like the configuration of that, and then the experience of that, and then ultimately having people come in and use it like as members. So whether that's like a franchisee or it's a corporate store, we're not too sure just yet, but this is where that'll be. So Rosebery, like kind of area, Beaconsfield behind me, super central location, which is really good as well. So like people who are looking to own a gym or are interested, like they'll come here, they'll be able to see the product, the pod, and then offices up top for us, and yeah, just a good little space. So certainly outgrown where we are at the moment in Bondi. So if all goes to plan, we should have the keys in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Right, well, it's 6 o'clock. We're off to the airport. We are heading up to the Gold Coast. We've got a 2-day trip. We're going to go and see some clients, see some sites, have a few meetings. Like there's a fair bit we've got to get covered over the next 2 days. We've got to do a bit of video for our new launches into both the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast. So it's a couple of days.
A good day yesterday, obviously getting up to the Gold Coast. First meeting of the day was with our Burleigh franchisee to be. Matt, it was awesome to get to see Matt again, talk about next steps and sort of about, locations, and we're just sort of scouting sort of out there. So that was good. Then up to Broadbeach, there was a location that was presented to us, and so we wanted to go and have a look at that. We're sort of like just doing a bit of initial sort of scouting as to if it's a viable sort of option. So went and had a look at that, and we've got a bit of due diligence to do on that sort of premises and sort of talking and negotiating, but like that's all sort of looking sort of pretty good.
Yeah, no worries at all.
And in Melbourne, if you're looking at things and you need someone to cast their eye over, just give me a call.
Alright, that sounds good, mate. I appreciate it.
Cheers, buddy.
Okay, talk to you. Bye, mate.
Yeah, another good thing was we signed 2 franchise agreements yesterday. One for Toorak in Melbourne, and also Brighton in Melbourne too. So 2 Melbourne, which now makes us that'll be our 3rd. That brings us up to 3 total locations sold in Melbourne. So we're really pumped about that, and can't wait to kind of like kick off the next steps with them and get onto premises selection and build. So.
Good?
Yeah,
How you getting on?
cracking.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's like, I didn't realise that Dylan thing was going to happen so quickly. I'm like, but Jared's been telling us, like, when he's ready, he's going to go.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is exactly like what happened. So
100%.
Anyway.
Start VIP week, probably April 28th.
Yeah.
That week.
Yeah.
Grand opening that weekend.
So that's the Anzac Day. long
After
weekend?
it, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then what are you going to are you going to leave it for 1 week, and then are you going to do 2?
I'll try and do 1. I want to get operational
So
ASAP because I've got timing's horrendous.
Don't tell me you're going away. That's like every franchise.
I know.
I've
laughed about it, but you know what it is? Like, this has been booked for over a year. It's like all of my missus' family's going to Fiji, and it's been booked for a year.
Looks good.
The future planning of hopefully this pops straight away, and then we can go on number 2.
So Beaconsfield, it looks like we'll get the keys tomorrow. So what will be the plan? Moving offices.
The same time to get there as it does to get here.
Well, it takes me. It's less than 100 meters different from my house. I've shown that, and exact like 1 or 2 minutes faster. It's like.
Well, my time will cut down considerably. So.
Jared's will also dramatically.
He'll still be late, but a total of 12 sold for the quarter, which is bang on. 8 deals going through for April at this stage. So
There's all the furniture ordered.
Good job. Amazing.
Happy birthday, Team Ramsgate!
Seven are currently open. There's 2 about to open. So like West Pennant Hills and Seaforth, they're the next 2 to go. They're just about there. And then there's like 10 that are about to launch next. And then there's another 10 behind them, like in that earlier sort of process. So they're coming. So we're busy. We've sort of built out a team and we're growing, and we're off to a HQ site now, which is cool. And that's kind of like that next step.